continuing last where I remember being in this, and if anybody's watching my XCOM 2 attempted playthrough, just note, I'm not doing that anymore. Pushed me to the point of a mental breakdown, and when you miss 80% plus shots in a row, that's just telling me I'm destined to have a failed run at that point. I'd rather play something I know I can actually enjoy and have a fair shot at. Oh my god. Fucking timer didn't even start.
Oh my.
Yeah, this place has gotten a lot more ghost towny.
Now that you mention it, maybe.
Huh?
In Dawngrest, I heard that the construction work here is so brutal that tons of people have been fleeing. I don't know if that's true or not, though.
Huh, interesting.
I like the fact that Carol's voice actor is a little girl.
She has to do something about it.
What do you mean?
You can see it on her face.
If that's the case, we should go to the inn and have a strategy meeting first. After all, we need to go check on the Blastia, too.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was torn between embarrassing Carol and hearing the voice acting, or going with Estelle and getting a pimp and just making it where Yuri's a pimp.
Yeah, and it's not like Estelle can just let things go.
You can't just ignore people's problems, can you?
Yes, I can.
I know.
So then, let's go! To the inn!
He sure is getting into it.
He's so happy that he was able to start a guild with Yuri.
Hey, it's not like I did this just for Carol's sake.
But you care about his feelings, don't you?
Yeah, well, come on, we should hurry to the inn.
God, I love that outfit for Judith.
Yuri, I was a little surprised to hear that you're starting a guild.
Well, it's not like I'll be doing it all on my own.
Did Carol give you the idea?
Yeah, but I've been thinking about it myself for a while now, too. I quit the Knights to find my own way of doing things. But I hadn't done anything.
What Flynn said to you back in the port town, that got to you, didn't it?
Nothing that guy says could get to me.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like to admit his feelings, does he?
Nope.
No.
We got a stutter step. Anyways. To be honest, I don't even want to watch these cutscenes. I feel like I've already had these recorded. Yeah, I think I've had the majority of these recorded for a while. She gets the trophy wife title here, doesn't she?
We also need to have a look at the Blastia.
Whatever. Just... I feel like all of these are like completely like skippable, and it's fair because I think they've already been recorded. It's just been a while since I played this. Yep, whatever. I know, yep. I know for a fact these have been recorded.
I'd like to pass if I could.
Sorry, no can do, buddy. The laborers' camp ahead is too dangerous.
I sound like one of those old-timey prospectors.
Thank goodness. Knowing you, Yuri, I thought for sure you'd try to force your way through.
To be honest, I could.
Well, proceed with caution and all that. Boss's orders, you know.
But how should we get by the guards?
I really think forcing our way through...
No, I won't allow it. All we need to do is draw the guard away from his post. But how will we do that? Maybe by...
Well then. Estelle, you up for it?
I got it. I gotta go with the 3 women pimp team. I got to.
Huh? Me? Not a chance.
Not a chance, huh? Yeah, I guess you're not too sexy anyway.
I'm sexy enough, thank you very much.
I can't take this seriously every
Want me to prove
time.
Sure.
Now, let's go look for something to get that guard drooling.
Thanks.
You're certainly persuasive.
Nah, she's just easily persuaded.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wouldn't Judith be the best person to seduce the guard?
Mm-hmm.
You too, Carol? Huh. I can seduce people just fine.
You're cute when you're frustrated.
I get the feeling even her personality's changing.
You travel this big old world long enough, and anybody change.
Don't blow it out of proportion. It's just seduction.
Maybe to you, Judith, but to our dear princess, it's one of the toughest things she's ever done.
I will seduce that guard. Just you wait.
It shouldn't be as funny as it is. It still is every fucking time. It's one of my favorite scenes. I'm still looking forward to one of my favorite scenes in fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake, which, yes, I do have that pre-ordered.
Do you have an outfit that can attract any kind of male?
Attract any? Are you going to wear it? How about this?
Ooh, it's lovely.
That's no good.
No good.
No good.
Why? It's so cute. If cute was what we were going for, you could have just stuck with what you have on.
Right. In other words, it's not sexy enough.
You can tell the voice actor's trying not to laugh at this.
Again with the sexiness. Oh, then how about...
Let's see. If you brought me a soft tail, basilisk scale, and a small bird feather, I could make you something nice. You should be able to get all of the items from the monsters on the outskirts of the city.
I guess we have no...
Looks like...
Come on, hurry up.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Stubborn, isn't she?
You can say that again.
I gotta do it. Let's see, soft tail, basilisk scale, and a small bird feather. I'm trying to think. No, I didn't have one of them. Okay, I got the small feather. Trying to see here. Okay, I have the soft tail, so I just need the basilisk scale. So I got the small feather, I got the soft tail. I just need to go kill some basilisks to get the scales. Then I have my three women team for the ultimate pimp team. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I gotta roll with Yuri being a pimp. Basilisk, basilisk, basilisk. I don't need to kill you. It's been a bit.
Not too shabby, huh?
There we go. We're almost at the point where Patty's a permanent member. Which I'm looking forward to because she is adorably entertaining.
Oh, you've brought the items. Wait here while I make you something nice.
How? Okay, that's definitely something I didn't mean to do. Have it where he's facing the other way.
What do you say? Does it look okay on me?
This right here says so much about my personality with the outfit I have Judith wearing. Of course, that's not the outfit I'm going to have her wear. But the outfit I have Judith wearing, the outfit I'm going to have Estelle wearing, and the outfit I have Rita wearing.
Yeah, it actually does.
And why has Judith changed into that outfit?
Well, I had mine made too while waiting.
I think your dress is kind of too unique.
Really? I think it is very lovely.
That's not the thought I'd be
Anyway,
going
let's have
with.
Estelle distract the guard as planned.
Okay.
Judy, can you do something about that outfit first?
This ought to speak volumes for my personality. This is that kind of part in the game where it'll
Excuse
scream
me,
volumes.
Mr. Knight?
Huh? What? You're wearing such a, hey, you, oh, it can't be. Not in that kind of...
Do you know me?
It's just that you look, a little like the princess.
Oh, yes. I get that a lot.
Did you hear that?
Shh, pipe down.
Come a little closer, could you?
No, I'd like you to come to me.
Why would you run away like that?
It's the voice acting of the night. Oh my god. Oh, this ought to be labeled "Try not to laugh" in its own right. I can't keep my shit together just by that knight's voice acting. Why would you run away like that?
I'm just a little bit shy.
Oh my god, they gave him such a cliched, deep pervert voice.
And
Thank
as I
you.
predicted, it came to blows in the end anyway.
If we hadn't done that, Estelle would have been in a tight spot, don't you think?
Dirty thoughts.
Yes. He might have gotten mad if he'd found out I was lying about my identity.
Nah, it's
That's
something
not
different.
quite what I meant.
Nah.
All right, on to the next step.
Huh? What?
It should be easier to go in if you dress like a knight.
Who? Me?
Carol would work just as well.
What? Me?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Carol,
See?
you do it.
You want me to dress up as a knight? But will the suit fit me? Ugh, it's hard to move around.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it quickly.
I wonder.
Hey, quit goofing off over there.
Huh?
You should get back to your post before things get even more out of hand.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Yuri, why didn't you help him out?
I, was taken by surprise it all happened so fast. We should go and see what's happened.
There's a reason why I did this, just so that way he gets attacked by Rita.
What could be going on in there?
Boom.
Good question.
Carol is in there, right?
Yeah, suppose we should go take a look.
Rita! Estelle, what are you doing here?
Was it you causing all that racket in here?
You guys...
Do you think Carol's all right?
Yeah.
Carol! What, is that runt here too? What, you still want some?
Hold up. Carol?
Yeah! Rita, you suck!
Have you calmed down?
Yeah,
So what are you doing in a
Not
place
for
like
long.
this?
I thought I'd check out the Blastia here before investigating the air crenny.
And you wound up biting off a little more than you could chew, just like always.
But what was it you got involved in?
They sneaked the Blastia into the labor camp at night. I mean, that's already pretty shady.
Don't tell me you were sneaking around investigating it when you got caught.
Of course not. I was very stealthy about it. And then you got caught.
Well, I couldn't
Just sit around while they were trying to do something weird with the Blastia. The people here have been threatened by the Knights and are being made to work. I bet Teagle's in there too.
We cannot allow this to go on.
And what about this Blastia you saw?
It was a Hope Loan Blastia. It looks like they're gathering them up for a war. They wouldn't. You don't think they're planning on attacking Dongrest again?
But why?
After they've just set up the friendship agreement.
There's a lot of people that can benefit and make profit off of war.
It's gotta be Q Moore. There's no way he intends to keep any promises he made to the guilds.
Do you know him, Yuri?
You met him once, at Caer Bakram.
Oh, you mean the guy with the creepy voice?
I don't mind discussing things here, but aren't we forgetting something?
That's right! We've got to rescue Teagle and the others!
Then we'll put an end to that forced labor, get rid of all the Blastia they're gathering, and, you can't just get rid of Blastia. They need to be recovered and taken care of. Then we'll have the mages in Ospio come pick them up.
Wait, we're being careful, right?
But...
One thing at a time.
right.
Okay, then let's get back to our original plan and head down.
Okay. I'm impressed that you passed for a real knight, Carol, despite your height.
It's amazing, especially considering he wasn't wearing a full suit of armor.
That knight must have been so panicked that he didn't see anything besides your helmet.
People usually notice things like that, though, right?
Then why'd you put me up to this in the first place?
Because I didn't have you dress up like a girl. Do I have to go unlock that outfit?
Hide!
Ah, my lord. Are you sure you shouldn't be going to the sands of Kogor now, sir?
I don't have to pay attention to Alexei's orders. Using the money and weapons I have, everything will soon be within my reach.
And I hope you remember to appreciate the work Leviathan's Claw has done for you.
Yes, you will be taken care of, Jaeger.
You'll take those weapons I sold you and attack the Union. Boom!
I'm afraid I have my sights set on loftier things than the Union.
Ignoring the Dawn is a big no-no. He is a wonderful guy, yeah? Don't go forgetting that.
My. It almost sounds as if you respect the man.
Respect him, I do. But Leviathan's Claw always gets the job done.
Oh, such dedication. That's just what I like about you. Don't worry, though. You're looking at the future commandant of the Imperial Knights. That fool Alexei telling me to watch the Union while he signs friendship treaties with them.
Yeah, you tell him.
If it were me, I'd crush them in the blink of an eye with your lovely weapons.
Hey, that guy with the weird hair looked over here and laughed.
He definitely spotted us, all right.
So he thinks we're funny, does he?
Man, it's always the same thing with these idiots. So now we know there's a bunch of people being kept down there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go free them from the idiots.
All right, if we find anyone being forced to work, let's tell them to run.
What's with you? First you're panicked, now you're laughing. You're pretty moody yourself, Rita.
You're not really one to talk, Carol.
Just shut up. I'm so glad we found you here. I mean, I gave up going back to the capital, so even if you had visited me, I wouldn't have been there.
Oh, how sweet, Rita. You were gonna go visit Estelle.
I wouldn't go to the capital just to visit someone. I mean, I have to report my findings on the air clinic. I just thought I'd say hi or something.
I don't know.
Bullshit.
That sounds like an excuse for a visit with Estelle to me.
You stay out of this.
Oh, come on. We're all together again. Let's just be happy about that.
God, the looks Judas could give would kill a motherfucker alone. Already have it, already have it. Do not have it. Hey, white hat. I'll take that. Not fond of it, but I'll take it. Ooh. Trying to see, do I have the outfit? No, no, no. Damn. Damn, I thought I'd have the outfit. She could wear the white hat? What? No way! Big fucking chunk of meat. Dog with glasses, sunglasses. Damn dog's got a double pipe. A little disappointed I don't have the outfit for her. Even though I fucking picked her, I don't have the outfit. That might have been a change in the definitive edition, unfortunately. Well, it's whatever. Actually, hold up. Oh, part of the weapon. Oh, okay, so we're forced to learn something here.
Let's work together.
Nope. I still wish I had the fucking outfit for her, but it's whatever.
looks easy. I guess I'll go easy on them. The sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
You got pretty
What the
good.
hell was my combo? What in the hell did I have going on for my fucking combo here? Base Arcane. Second base art. I know I had another one. At least I thought I did. So it might be the one where he punches upwards, then Shining Fang, then Dragon Swarm, then maybe that one again. I don't know. Maybe Shining Fang again. I don't know.
Huh? Look who's here. And a group of those red eyes.
Looks like Hugh Moore has become their new client.
Hey, do you think that guy who talks all funny could be the Red Eye's boss?
It sure looks that way from here.
Get to work! No slacking off, you worms!
Look, it's Teagle!
If it's money you want, you'll have more than you can use. Now work! Work!
Wait!
Who? Yuri Loa, what are you doing here?
Whatever the hell I want.
Princess!
You have no right to call yourself a knight. Brute force is not the way to honor the prestige of the Empire. Put down your weapons now. You will also release the people you have tricked into coming down here.
This all might be easier if such a naive little princess were to simply disappear. All of your utopian ramblings make me sick.
Well, in fairness, your gay-ass outfit really repulses me, so...
That's not the kind of thing someone with delusions of becoming Commandant of the Knights would say. It's you!
You'll be all right now.
Jaeger, get rid of them.
Ja, my lord. Nothing personal, you see? Just business.
cover for such evil.
We can't just let it go.
You should dry off first.
I must admit, you're very strong.
Sir Cumore, it's the Flynn Brigade.
Flynn!
Well, send him away!
We tried, but he insists on coming down to perform an inspection.
That lower quarter lout, he simply has no tact.
Gosh, droite.
Yes, Jaeger. This is our time to shine!
I think we better be making the escape, yeah?
Ah! What is this? Please, step this way. Move! Move! Time to get a move on!
We'll get you next time.
What an original line.
If we don't follow them, they'll...
Wait! Our job is to rescue Teagle!
But... I don't know whose job is what, but are we following them or not?
Everyone freeze! That's enough!
Hey, just in time.
Yuri?
Can you get up?
Yes.
Sorry, but it looks like something's come up. You'll have to head back by yourself. Say hi to the wife and kid for us.
I will. And thank you.
So we are going after them.
Yeah, I'm sure Flynn has things under control here. Sound good, Carol?
Yeah. Plus, I think Estelle's gonna take off after him any minute.
Sorry. Jeez, we're going after them, right? So let's get going. All right.
Yuri, wait!
Gotta run, Flynn!
Lady Estellise, this journey is far too dangerous for...
I wonder why my bag works so well when I hit enemies with it.
Huh? You don't know how your own bag works?
Yeah, not really.
Surely the bag just has a high level of air conductance.
Air conductance?
It's a measure of how easily something carries air. The air produced when you use strike arts must be easily conducted through that bag.
So that's why enemies get weaker when I hit them with my bag?
Exactly. It's the same as with my belt. Different people have different items that carry air for them more easily.
Wow, interesting. Thanks, Rita.
You sure don't know much about your own possessions.
I guess I better take good care of my bag.
Okay, so this is the way I'm going.
There's no sign of them. Looks like they ended up getting away.
Where are we anyway?
A forest in central Topicia. If I'm right, Torum Harbor is east of here.
We should probably just get to the harbor rather than going back to Heliord.
What? But what about Cumore? Do we just let him go?
I thought the purpose of your journey was to find Pharaoh.
Well,
I wasn't aware a brave Vesperia was formed to follow your random whims.
I'm sorry. That was never my intention.
Ooh, the spite in that one. Ooh.
No, she's just telling you to relax. Besides, Flynn's on the scene, right? You can be sure he'll take care of things.
Hey, Pharaoh? Brave Vesperia? Start explaining.
Fuck
Just about
you.
to ask the same questions myself.
Hey, I like his outfit.
What's wrong, Miss Genius Mage? Forget me already? It's me, Raven the Great.
Who the hell do you...
I told you, Raven the Great. Man, you're a scary little kid, you know that?
So, what are you up to?
With all the stuff you've been doing, poor Raven got sent all the way out here to keep an eye on you.
Why would they do that?
First things first, let's go find an inn at Torum Harbor. I'll tell you everything there. Raven's pretty hungry, you see.
I suppose there's no point in hanging around here. Torum Harbor is a good first step.
Torum Harbor, then. Would that be all right?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be selfish.
Okay, let's go.
Ooh, the sting in those words. I felt hurt just hearing that.
Food's ready, everybody!
Carol, isn't this the same thing you made yesterday? Not just yesterday, but the day before, and the day before that, too.
You must like this a lot to be making it all the time, huh?
That's right. I like this so much I could eat it every day.
Oh, Raven prefers a more refined, mature taste.
Since I'm always cooking, I figured it was my right to make what I like to eat.
Well, that's a good point.
Hold on. You're seriously okay with eating the same thing every day forever?
I'm happy just to have something to eat. Carol's cooking isn't half bad either.
Thanks, Yuri. I can't wait to make delicious food tomorrow, too.
So, tomorrow will be the same as today, then?
It looks that way. Too bad.
I'm worried that this will be bad for our nutrition. Don't bother making any of the same stuff for me. I'd rather go hungry.
You know, you could all just do some cooking yourselves for once.
Don't hurt us now. Oh, yes, take a nice long nap. These are the threads that...
To be honest, I'm not fond of the rise attack there, so that's gonna go. We're gonna go with that. Just flat out physical damage bonus. Now, from what I remember on the difference with the definitive edition, we're very, 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 very close to having Patty as a permanent party member.
I know we haven't been gone for long, but I have to say, it still feels good to be back.
Can I get you Pansy some tissues? Or can we go to the inn now? I'm so hungry.
All right, all right.
Oh, I love that. Can I get you Pansy some tissues? There we go. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Night Shield F. Designated Iron Sand, huh? Oh, that's for Flynn. Ooh. It's a nice looking blade right there. That is based on a legitimate knife design. Misericord, that's a nice one. Ironically enough, these are the ones that are the most accurately designed towards actual fucking historical accuracy. Being gouged, I think, that's a little bit extra, That is a legitimate one. That is a genuine fucking weapon. That one is designed to give knife wielders a fair advantage against sword users, hence the name Swordbreaker. And that's just a genuine, really good knife. Ah, my foot itches. I love those. God, I need those. I love those ones. That's what we need next. We need that to get Mystic Arts.
So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then the Dawn knows that I'm a candidate for the Imperial throne, too.
Yup. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe her? That's kind of creepy. Really? What? Is it just me?
Anyway, Here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess back there. It hasn't been easy for old Raven.
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural considering the state of things between the Empire and the Union.
Each side is trying to feel the other out. The Dawn just wants to keep track of their movements.
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of Kogor? Yes. Do you know what sort of place a desert is?
Yep.
Well, it's hot and dry, and they've got a lot of sand there.
That's putting it lightly. It's not as easy as all that, though. Our plan is to get to the area together first. And then? Then I guess we'll go around and ask where Pharaoh is.
I don't even know where to begin commenting on that plan. So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore, right?
Well...
It'd be easier on old Raven if you did, though. I'm just saying.
Oh, kiss my ass, Raven. You ain't gonna have an easy job.
I'm sorry, but I have to know the truth behind Pharaoh's words.
Huh. Well, the Desier continent actually suits me just fine.
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Don. Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
Do you know what's written in the letter?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongris. In particular about that Pharaoh chap you all are following. The Don thinks Bellius will know something about that monster.
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay this Bellius a visit too.
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of brave Vesperia.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know? You understand.
Why can't you
You're
join
going to
Brave
at one point.
Vesperia?
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time. And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of Altosk.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done? I'm gonna go get some rest then. Okay. What do you think Rita's gonna do?
What indeed?
Does this mean we're on our own until we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor then.
What's the matter, boss?
I don't know if I like you calling me that.
The boss is the boss. What would you have me calling you instead?
Just call me whatever you called me before. This boss thing seems a little over the top. It makes me feel silly to have you calling me that.
Don't you think you'll get used to it?
Well, maybe.
Well, you know way more about guilds than I do, right?
I guess. The boss of a guild has to stand as a role model for everyone else. I wonder if I could be that great of a person.
Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever from the very beginning. You can take it a little at a time.
And ironically enough, Carol's got one of the toughest boss fights to solo in the fucking game.
For now, our guild has a job to complete.
You're right. First we need to take Estelle to meet Pharaoh. But do you think we'll be able to meet him?
Our guild's job is to figure out a way to meet him. If we can't meet him, we won't get our reward, and people will lose confidence in our abilities. That's all there is to it.
I think we may have picked something a little too tough for our first job.
Oh, hell no.
It's more of a challenge that way, and our reward will be that much bigger, too. Let's make the best of it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm back to the situation, like, I respect what you're doing, man, but God, did you not even try to get the original voice actor for Yuri? Like, come on, man. Like, I'm sure Troy Baker would not have argued to be the voice of Yuri Lowell again. I'm pretty sure he would not have, like, complained at all over the idea of being the voice of Yuri Lowell again.
Do you really plan on helping Estelle find that pharaoh whatever?
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't that thing say that Estelle was an insipid poison or something?
Yeah, I heard.
After something like that, I guess you can't just tell her to forget about the whole thing. But it won't help her if she uses that as an excuse not to deal with the issue of the succession to the throne.
Yeah, I'm worried that might happen.
What are you talking about? That's what is happening.
Yeah, maybe.
But...
You're saying I should take her back to the castle?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Ah, yeah, great.
was her decision.
Popped a zit on
We
my
have to let
chest,
her
and now the
figure out
fucking
what she
blood
should
actually
really do.
scabbing all my damn chest hair.
You realize it might come to blows with this Pharaoh guy, right? She won't get to figure out anything at all if she dies.
She's not gonna die. That's why I'm going with her.
Ugh, have it your way then.
Ugh. This fucking spot I popped a zit on my chest is still fucking bugging me.
I said that I will deal with things in my way of doing, but I let Cumore escape that easily. What a shame. I don't know how I could explain this to Flynn. I know. We have Guild's job to deal with rather than Cumore.
Why create new lines for repeat? You could have just reused the ones you used, oh, I don't know, in the entirety of the original.
Yeah, I just can't let him loose. Men of his kind will never learn, and will always repeat the same thing forever. I'll have to do something. I left the Empire and formed a guild for this kind of purpose. He will get what he deserves.
I'm just incorrigible. Whenever something or someone can really lose sight of everything I was planning on doing beforehand.
Yep, that's about right.
I came to my senses after Judith told. Until now, I've been dragging the rest of you around with me like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, it could be worse. If you were Empress, one word from you and the entire Empire would run off to do your bidding.
Yeah. I kind of feel like coming with you was the right choice.
Oh yeah?
I've been able to see all sorts of new things. I still don't know whether I'm going to take the Imperial throne, but there are still so many things left to learn about in this world.
And Pharaoh's one of those things?
It scares me to think about it, but I have to know who I am. I have to know what he meant by saying I was the insipid poison of this world.
It sounds like you've made up your mind.
Yuri? I might end up trying to order you guys around again. Next time I do that, yell at me, would you?
Sure. It's not the sort of personality trait that's easy to fix by yourself. Though there's another guy who's also a tough nut to crack. So I think we'll let him be the one we vent our frustration on.
Well, I'm going back to the inn. I'll see you.
I'm just double checking, looking around. Be sure there's nobody else to talk to at this particular point. Nothing here, nothing here. There he is.
I can't believe we have to travel with you.
What? You ain't happy?
Nope.
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy.
You're too glum. Lighten up. Didn't I stand together with you in the face of evil?
That was only because you had to. I still haven't forgotten about what you did at Nor Harbor.
You still remember that. Some people just don't know when to give up.
I'm not about to make a list of all your offenses. Saying that I'd rather not have your company on our trip is already more than enough.
Don't worry. I'll be on my best behavior. I behaved myself at Cave Mock and Gasperos, didn't I?
Yeah, that sure would be nice.
What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep up with you youngins for much longer.
You plan on sticking with us until Estelle goes back to the castle?
The Don ordered me to keep an eye on the girl. I ain't got much choice in the matter.
Sounds like a tough job.
I wonder if I could hand her over to the Imperial Knights somewhere.
I can see it in your eyes, old man. You're thinking bad thoughts again.
Nah, not at all.
Well, it's really too bad that you're going to be traveling with us. But might as well make the best of it.
What do you mean, really too bad? Whatever. Anyway, Raven the Great is going back to the inn. Later, boy.
you going to look for that Cumore guy by any chance?
Nah, just going on a walk. Where were you?
Just out for a walk like you.
What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't been gnawing at you, has it?
What I said earlier.
Didn't you say some pretty harsh things to Estelle?
Oh, right. Sorry to beat you to the punch like that.
What? You didn't beat me to the punch on anything.
You were going to tell her the same thing that I did, weren't you?
What, you figured it out? You don't have to apologize for something like that.
All right.
So weren't you going off to look for Cumore after feeling bad about hurting Estelle with what you said?
No, I wasn't. You don't believe me?
You care for other people's feelings a lot more than you let on,
No, not at all.
Well, whatever.
What about you? Aren't you going out to look for him?
I told you already, I'm just going for a walk.
Lover, but some of those words that just put the claws back, bitch.
Ready to go?
What should we do about Rita? That one has her own matters to attend to.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find a boat?
Huh? You mean...
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go do?
You were going to investigate the air craner, weren't you?
It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into has already been researched. I hadn't really made up my mind about which route to take to research the others.
So you'll be using us to help with your investigations?
Well, there's no guarantee I won't run into trouble like back at Heliord. Anyway, it'll be safer for me this way than going alone.
Nice to see your glowing personality hasn't changed.
This means we'll be able to travel together again. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal. Anyway, we were going to the harbor, right?
Ah, to be young again, I tell you.
You got something you want to say?
Whoa, down, girl.
To the harbor, then.
I'm so hungry.
I'm dying here.
Already? The girls look like they're doing fine.
Was that Estelle? Listen, her stomach's rumbling too.
I can wait, though it's been a little difficult.
That sounded like it came from Rita.
Judy, you too? Are you trying to see who can hold out the longest?
Perhaps a diet is a little bit like a competition in holding out.
A diet? What do you need a diet for? Especially you, Rita. Lose any more weight and you'll...
I'm just waiting until I finish reading this book, okay?
Oh, where's the fucking punch impact sound? Trying to see if there's another cutscene here to get Yuri's, Nope. I'll have to look up a guide on how to get that fucking costume. Both Estelle's and the one I'm trying to get for Yuri. I know I did all the missable parts. Almost all the missable parts, but the only other missable part is like right at the tail end of the fucking game. What the hell? The Shackletham flowers?
Synthesis artisans are amazing. They produce such lovely items in such a short time.
Yes, it really is an art. The quality is always second to none, too. And the same artisan is always sneaking into the cities we visit just before we get there.
What? Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. I wish I had half the vitality he has. We're nothing compared to how much he gets around.
Yeah, right, okay. There's no way he could do that.
Really? Do you think it's more likely that the world's full of such skilled artisans?
You too, Judith? You really believe that?
And he must have great instincts, too. We should see about getting him to join Brave Vesperia.
Really? Carol, the next time we meet him, let's see if he'll join.
Right, okay.
Whoa. I think those two actually fell for all that.
The princess and the kids still have a lot to learn.
I hear they're actually using Blastia to do the synthesis.
You know, maybe we got a little carried away.
Oh, Yoder!
Oh, it's you all. We meet again.
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place like this?
I've been working with the Dawn to officially seal our Treaty of Friendship.
Is it going well?
Well, I wish I could say it were going better.
I can imagine. That Heracles monstrosity kinda made the Union really not like the Empire.
Yes. And now, prominent members of the Empire are voicing their doubts regarding the Friendship Treaty.
The conditions that Don gave the Empire were for a treaty of equality, after all.
And they are certainly not on equal footing with something like that.
Yes. Had I known about Heracles beforehand, I could have stopped them, but...
You didn't know about that thing? You're in line to be Emperor.
I know, but I have no authority over the Imperial Knights.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone. They do not report to anyone else.
Well then, it's easy. Just become Emperor.
You mean...
Becoming Emperor isn't as simple as that.
Why not?
To ascend to the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomos. But Dane Nomos went missing around the time of the Great War, 10 years ago.
Huh. So that's the real story why we still don't have an Emperor.
Pretty much, but also the weapon that they're talking about is in the hands of Duke.
And that's why Rago wanted to get his hands on Dane Nomos.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it, it's nothing.
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial candidate to be wandering the streets like this?
I was just on my way to Helior.
Huh. That is closer to Dongress than this place is. Negotiations would probably go smoother there.
I believe so too.
Master Yoder, we should be off.
If you'll please excuse me.
God, half of this is nothing but fucking cutscenes. More than half of this, anyway. Alright, well, time's up. Hope you all enjoyed. Bye.